Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. This is chapter 356. The 2-week hiatus is over. I hope Horikoshi got a well-deserved break. Take all the breaks you need. I feel like in regards to other mangaka, he takes very few breaks, so take as many as you need. Last we left off, we had a great Jiro chapter, which is, again, really cool to say. And she laid the smackdown both verbally and physically on All For One, and they end the chapter with them able to get his mask cracked. So, as to what happens next, will Endeavor get up and fight? Will Hawks? We debated this in the Discord. Link in the description for the Discord if you want to join us in conversations. Hawks is like running out of feathers, and he's been hurt. So, like, I don't know. Not to mention Jiro is missing an ear, so not an ear, but at least like, it might be a whole ear. I don't know. We don't really know for sure yet. Anyway, let's just dive on in. Let's see what this chapter has to offer. First panel, by the way, these are unofficial translations. Shout out to TBC, I believe. They do a great job. All right, first panel, we get behind Jiro shot on top of Tokoyami, as we see in the distance, All For One getting hit with Hawks' hit. Dark Shadow, shouts Jiro. Tsukuyomi. So she's saying both. She's taking off her jacket for something. Yeah, her ear is still big gouge there. It must be hurting her too, because her eyes like closed, like in pain. You've got to do it now. Catch me later. She put the jacket on him, and she's jumping off. Whoa. So she jumped off, and wait, did she put the jacket on him to make it darker? Is that a way to like boost him or something? Hawk's blow didn't pack enough power to finish him off. Tokoyami thinks to himself. Abyss, black as he's going for a punch. And All For One's mask is like not just in the last chapter, it was like just a little piece, but it's like half off of his face now. Black Abyss, Ethereal. Oh my god. Oh, that's so sick. Why did I not think of that? Okay, so I mean I was kind of right. It is to power him up, but like in the daytime you can't get the powerful Dark Shadow, but if you wrap like a lot of the shadow in like a jacket or a blanket or something, it's just pitch black in there. So he made like a giant fist within the darkness of the jacket, and he's coming in for a giant smack on All For One. Ragnarok, dude, that's Abyss, Black Ethereal Ragnarok, and smacks the shit out of All For One. Woo! Smash. Damn, dude. Dude, that hit All For One so hard, he like flipped in the air. That was sick. What a sick punch by Tokoyami. First it was Jiro, now it's Tokoyami dishing out damage on the Lord of Evil. How cool. Hawk says, bet you thought we were just trying to buy some time here. As we cut a shot of Tokoyami catching Jiro. Okay, that's a nice touch. Showed her catching her. Flies can be really annoying sometimes, eh? Says Hawks. Oh, and then you get All For One, who's like looking all sorts of like shocked and panicking. Dude, this is great. I should have dodged that strike with ease. My senses are lagging behind, All For One thinks to himself. Ever since I lost my eyes and ears, I've more than made up for them by getting my hands on countless sensory quirks. Yeah. I'm assuming he's going to talk about how I think he sees in like thermal vision. And he uses like ultrasound, like a bat echoes, you know? From infrared vision, to detecting vibrations. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Okay, yeah, like I thought. My awareness is leagues ahead of that of an ordinary human being. Yeah, so while he can't see, he's essentially like Daredevil. If you've seen Daredevil, he can see in like basically every other way really well, except for the pure sight, which is really interesting. By the way, these are all black boxes, so that means it's either like a monologue or like a flashback or something. That girl isn't good enough at using her quirk to hinder my perception like this. No, the real reason it must be that. Okay, are we about to get some clarification on the whole like rebellion of quirks thing? The real reason must be that my quirks are rebelling. Yes, we talked about this before. This has never happened before. After all, they are but fragile reproductions. I'm the one in charge here. As we see All for One standing like this pose like this, but he's got like all the vestiges are like clamoring on him and climbing over him. And as Hawks is going in for another hit here, although we've managed to find several windows in which to land attacks. Hold on, let me check something. Okay. Although we've managed to find several windows in which to land attacks, we've only inflicted superficial wounds. Yeah, I gotta go for the kill. But now, I can finish this, says Hawks. Die! And we get a shot of the Vestige World, and whoa, 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 whoa. What a creepy shot. We're getting some turmoil with an All for One. He looks like he's about to like eat, like, I'm about to eat like one of the vestiges in there. Pathetic, shouts All for One, and then whoa. Alright. So All for One just does a huge ass spike defensive maneuver where he sends the rivets or the tendril things that he has. We saw him use it a bunch in Camino Ward. That stuff. But he's like a ball in the middle and just everywhere, every direction, just a bunch of these. Oh shit. Okay. I think Hawks just got really effed up. He jumped in the way of Tokoyami and Jiro. You kind of see him in the shot, but like he jumped in front and he blocked it with his back. Okay. Wow. He did say he was not going to let the kids get hurt. He said that like the last chapter, I think. So good on Hawks. Hawks is not one of my favorite characters. I do like him, so I will be sad if he dies. But this is a pretty big hit. He blocked for Jiro and Tokoyami. And he's... Oh! Whoa. Okay, so... Not only are the tendrils out for an attack, but they're grabbing the bits and pieces of his mask and they're like reforming it on his head. Whoa. I did not see that coming. Yeah, they're piecing it back together. That's crazy. And we get a shot of Hawks, who's really effed up now. He kind of looks behind and he just has that expression of like, damn it, it didn't work. Honestly, says All for One. And then Endeavor! Woo! Endeavor comes in. Whoa, okay, wait, there's a lot to take in here. Okay. I'm doing my best to describe this. So, like I said, Hawks dove in front of Jiro and Tokoyami, but here comes Endeavor. He punches a bunch of the tendrils, but his right hand, dude, it looks like he just lost his like right arm / hand. It got like cleaved off with like one of the tendrils. Whew, that stubbornness of yours is what wrecked your life beyond repair. Endeavor. Oh yeah, he lost his hand. Oh my god. Honestly, that stubbornness of yours is what wrecked your life beyond repair. This is what All for One, when he started saying honestly, he saw him coming. Endeavor. And we get a great shot. Oh, dude, okay. I'm sorry. We're about to get a flashback of Endeavor, aren't we? We're seeing a young Endeavor on the left panel. But on the bottom, there's a lot to take in this 3 shots right here. The bottom, as Endeavor's going forward, he's leaving behind his right hand. It's clearly off. He just lost his hand. That's crazy. But again, on the left, we're seeing Endeavor, and it looks like this is a UA uniform. Oh no. Okay. All right. Okay. Is this it, guys? Is this... You know, we've been suspecting for a while that Endeavor could die, but if we're about to get a flashback of him in his school days, you're even weaker than before. Oh, okay. This is what snapped him out of it. This is like him thinking about this. So we're seeing Endeavor on the ground, wincing in pain from that gut shot. And he's imagining his like high school self. You're even weaker than before. He's saying as he's from above him. And you get a shot of Endeavor just dead inside. your conditions, your atonement, your mistakes. As we get shots of him with Todoroki, him with Natsu, and then him at the shrine for Dabi/Toya, and your responsibilities. All those things ever did for you was expose how weak you really are. They turned you into the pathetic excuse for a hero you are now. You'll never become a superhuman, Enji. Remember your origins. Dude, I think, okay. Before we continue any further, I just want to say, I've been saying this in the Discord, I haven't really said it in the videos too much, but I think it's a high probability that Endeavor dies here. I'd give it more likely that he dies than lives, and I think he'll take out All For One with him. And this really kind of is a foreboding sign. If we're getting like his origin story, like not just his origin, but like before he was even a hero stuff, that spells like full circle right here. We're getting a shot of someone getting saved from, or bodies getting pulled from rubble. Remember who was the real enemy all along? So this is like young Endeavor. This is like teenager Endeavor here watching this. Remember when he saw a father try to save his little girl from a villain? And how they wound up nothing more than scorched lumps of burning flesh? Oh, is that what spurred him to become a hero? Do you remember your jealousy? Wait, do you remember your feelings of jealousy and inferiority toward the one true superhuman? As we get a shot of All Might doing his pose. And we get a shot of Endeavor writing some paper on a desk. Or self-depreciating act of choosing a word meaning hard work as your hero name. A soul so wretched that it could only survive by flaunting its ugliness. Dude. Oh, whoa. And then we're cutting back to the Endeavor that was on the ground, and he reaches up and grabs the younger himself by the neck. And then the younger self says, as he's being grabbed by the throat, that's right. You'll never be like All Might or Deku. All this time, you've been fighting a battle against your own weakness. As we see the flame start to like ignite on the hand. So, don't even think about turning over a new leaf. Never stop cursing your weakness. As we see him burning him down, this older self of him. It's the only thing you've been living for. As we get a shot of him. Dude, that's a great shot of Endeavor. Holy shit. Oh, no fucking way. The hand that he lost, it's like back, but it's a fire hand. Oh, that's so cool. Never stop cursing your weakness. After all, it's the only thing you've been living for. As we get a shot of Endeavor grimacing his teeth, just coming in with a flame fist, and he decks All For One with it. Dude, it blows away the mask that he was repairing. You've got that right, All For One. I'm as stubborn as they come, he says. I will never congratulate myself with a pat on the back. Ending this fight once and for all is my duty. Oh my god, and we get a shot of Endeavor, and he doesn't have the flame mustache, the flame, anything. It's just like the stubble of his face. He just looks like he's ready to go out swinging, dude. That's what this look looks like right here. Todoroki Enji, witness how he lives. Chapter 356, end. Oh my god. This was... Dude, All For One... Okay, a few things here. All For One's getting effed up. And we've been talking in the Discord about this. Is this where All For One dies? I'm convinced yes. I think... I give it like an 80% chance that this fight is All For One's last. And it's happening the way that I want it to happen. As much as I was happy that Jiro and Tokoyami and Hawks were helping, thematically and emotionally, it makes the most sense for Endeavor to be the one to do like the most of the heavy lifting / like do the final blow. And it makes even more sense if he takes himself out with All For One, like they both burn up, like in some way. I don't know what I want. I really don't. I just think it's so fitting. Like, if you think about it, All For One, the guy that All Might couldn't beat. I mean, he did. He beat him twice. But I mean, like, defeat, like, put him down for good. Endeavor, the guy who was always chasing All Might, and throughout the whole series, you always see him. He climbs to the mountaintop just to find out there's another mountaintop to climb. He could never reach in All Might's greatness. What better way to go out than being the one to take out All For One? I just don't see a better situation than that. That's just like the perfect way to go. And God, the visuals for Endeavor this chapter were so good. I think we'll get another chapter or two. I think this next chapter is going to be a very intense slug match between All For One and Endeavor, which I'm all for. And then at the end of this next chapter, it'll probably like hint of like the ending. Oh God, what could happen? My personal prediction is they both die. Part of me wants Endeavor to live just for the fact that if he dies here, we won't get that Dobby interaction. But the question comes, do we really need it? I think we kind of do. I don't know. But man, like, imagine, like, everyone was so happy when they announced on the PA system that Todoroki beat Dobby. Imagine they're like, All For One has been defeated by, like, Endeavor. But what if there's a caveat where it's like he also fell in battle? Like, they both died. I personally think that the villains are due for a win. They haven't had one yet. I mean, honestly, like, if they lost All For One and Endeavor died, that's still like a win for the heroes ultimately. They compared them to like chess pieces where it's like king versus king. And yeah, in that sense, like, well, no, that's not really the case, because Deku and Shigaraki are like, I guess they're the queen, because queen's technically the more powerful. Yeah, no, that makes sense. They're the queens, because in chess, queen is like the best piece for sure. And then these two are the kings, where like they might not be the strongest, but they're like the most important in a sense, you know? Dude, this is great. This is great. I'm personally an Endeavor fan. I understand if a lot of people, there's specific reasons if you don't like Endeavor, if the things that he's done in the story are too much for you because of something that happened in your own life. I get that. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong for feeling that, but I just think as a written character, his arc has been like one of the most satisfying, if not arguably the best in the series. Because it has a defined beginning, middle, and now potential end, where you see where he was, the struggles, what he became because of those, and what he's done since. Like, it's a complete transformation as a character. And if this is where he dies, I will not hesitate to say that Endeavor had like the most satisfying complete character arc. As much as I like Deku's and Shigaraki's and stuff, theirs are handled pretty well, but Endeavor's is just the most clear, defined, and I like that. And I'm not rooting for him to die. I'm not rooting for him to live. I'm kind of okay with whatever one. I could see both working. I just personally expect him to die, taking out All For One here. I've been rambling for a while. I hope you guys don't mind the rambling. This chapter kind of flew by quick though. I'm only at 19 minutes. I've had chapters where I was like past half an hour. I would not mind more Endeavor backstory, but considering he just burnt up his like younger self in his mind, which is a badass shot, by the way. Wow. Really good chapter. Endeavor, I think you're one of the most fascinating characters in this entire series. And I get why people hate you. I did at a certain point too, but then I realized you were just on a journey. You know? Okay. That's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one. If you like this video, consider liking, subscribing, commenting. It helps out the channel, the algorithm, all that. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. And got nothing else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle. Hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.